Hi everyone, it's Justine here from House of Mahalo. Hello, good to see you. So I am working on my junk mail journal. I must confess I've done most of this off camera. I started this last year and I put it down for a year and started it up again a couple of weeks ago, and I did actually get quite a bit of it done off camera. Really, the reason I've done that is because I wanted to fit it in this month, and in terms of my filming schedule and everything, there wasn't really a huge amount of time. So you have to forgive me, but we're going to do a couple of pages together today, and they're quite similar to what I've done throughout the journal. So I thought it would give you a good overview as to what I've been doing, so that it didn't. And then because we did the altered book as well, I just felt like you didn't want to sit and watch me collage again for a full series. So basically what this is it's a journal made entirely of junk mail envelopes. So even the cover is an envelope which has two pockets, front and back. I won't do a flip through because that will be coming soon. And then all of these pages are envelopes that you can then decorate up. I followed a series from Tanya at Teddy Treasure. She did hers in a botanical theme, but basically I followed the steps that she did, where you collage the backgrounds and you find your focal images, and you just sort of, it's basically a collage book on these envelopes, and all of them are pockets, and some of them have windows in, and you can add little extra tuck spots, for extra journal cards, that kind of a thing. So you'll have to forgive me for not doing it all on camera. I do want to make another one day, which we'll do together. But with the Altered Book series only being last month, this is quite similar to that in terms of collaging and stuff. So I just thought we would do a couple of pages together, and then you can sort of see what it is that I've been doing throughout, just to give you an overview, I guess. So I've got a couple of envelopes here as a page spread, and as you can see I've just gone in with some scraps of kit page, music sheet, bits of old letter, a bit of washi tape, just to give myself a nice kind of a background. Apologies for the lighting, it's really overcast. I think it's going to chuck it down in a minute. Okay, so I'm going to pop this sticker along here to follow my music sheet, like that. Oops. And to keep the bulk down in this one, I have used lots of stickers. Where's my scissors? Here they are. Because it's surprising actually. I know journals get chunky as you work on them. I get that. It is very, very surprising how quickly these junk mail journals build up. So I just want to cut that a bit straighter, coming in at a funny angle. So I used 6 envelopes, only 6, and it's a chunky monkey. It really, really is. So yeah, do bear that in mind if you do make a project like this. And there's quite a few people out there who've done junk mail journals, so even if you haven't seen me work on every page, there are lots of videos out there that you can watch if you are interested. And as I say, we will do something together in the future. I just really wanted to get this finished this year. So I wondered whether to go simply with this definition label. I've got bits of fluff everywhere. Because you could technically do a little bit of journaling there. Yeah, I don't want to cover up this nice green. So yeah. And you keep the decoration simple on the pages, and you just have like a really fun background. It's a fun project to work on, and anyway, so this is basically what I've been doing on every page, is just getting some stuff down and then building up the layers, and you just build it up until you're happy with it, basically. There we are. And I think I don't want anything else on that page. So I really like this background. It's got all, this is a kit page from Leanna Scrap, and it's got all your reds and browns, really lovely. And then here, much the same, and of course you can see I've gone over with stamping and stenciling. Might not be able to see, I've got like looks like a copper stamping. You can see it in the flash, maybe not on video, especially not in this this darkness that has descended upon us. And I've used quite a lot of these. These are frame stickers. I thought maybe we could have that on there. And is this a waxwing or is it a J? I always get confused between those two. I think it's a waxwing, but you know, correct me if I'm wrong. And then maybe a word across there. I'm just going to hit pause because I think I've just seen the postman go past and I have a feeling he's going to knock on the door in a second. Yeah, it really did chuck it down. It is chucking it down right now. I don't know if I can... I wish I could turn my light up, but anywho. And then I just found this word, maple trees. So I think we're just going to go with that for this page. As I say, what you're seeing today is, yeah, very similar of how I've decorated the pages throughout. And of course, I'll do a flip through of it soon, next couple of days, because I've only got, I've only got these pages left, so. Comes together quite quickly when you do actually start working on it. To say that I was sitting with it for a year. Right, let's do that. These frame stickers have been so helpful as well, you know, just to give the background even more interest. Such a fun project. So yeah, sorry you didn't see, you know, a huge amount of it. There is a series, a playlist called Full Field Notes. That's the name of the journal. Basically, the idea behind the story of it is if you were a scientist or, you know, interested in botany and nature, like Edith Holden maybe, you would keep a journal, a diary, of the things that you've seen this time of year, autumn, fall. That's kind of the idea behind it was, you know, yeah, basically just, yeah, documenting what you would see. That's the story I've gone with. And I did do some of it on video. I think I did the cover as a video last year, back when I was very, very new to YouTube. And I did a couple of embellishments, which I didn't end up actually using in this journal, but they might be fun to watch. I did something interesting with book spines, so do check it out because it's an interesting project, even if I was a bit, you know, different on video back then. But right, so that is that on there. Nice. So what do you think? Really nice colours for this time of year, and sort of we go boom. So right, I thought we would do this page together. This is a window page. So you see what I mean there. This is very similar, where we've got collaging in the background and some stenciling. We've got a frame and a fussy cut and a word. You know, the pages are all quite similar to each other in terms of how I've done them. So that's kind of why I didn't want to do all of it. And yeah, you saw me do a lot of collaging in the Altered book. So anyway, I thought we would do a window page. So with the windows, I kind of went by size more than it. Oh, I haven't done that one yet. Find one that I have done. I haven't done that one either. I've done any windows. I think the window pages are the hardest ones. I've done this one, so I kind of went with just size. Like, what could I fit in the foreground? What would fit in the window? And I had this idea. So this squirrel tucks in really cute, like that. And what if our journal card in the window had his acorns on it? Would that be fun? I think so. So here's how I'm going to do it. If I move this out of the way, just for a moment. Right. So when I was making the journal, I found it easiest to just go through and cut out some cereal box to fit all of my envelope pockets. And then when it came to actually doing the pages, I had the base ready to go, and it was a case of then just, you know, completely decorating it up. So here's what I've done for some of the cards. I've got some cereal box here, nice buff brown on the back. And I've got one of my vintagey masterboards with some nice mica spray on it. And I'm going to just simply glue the cereal box onto the masterboard and cut around it. And then we're going to decorate that up. That is going to be as simple as it gets. So there we go. And yeah, some of the cards in the journal are collage masterboards, some of them are book page cards. So there's a nice mix in there. You'll see all that in the flip through, which will be in the next few days, I imagine, because I'm going to see about getting this one finished off this weekend. But I think it's because you were watching the forest series whilst I was working on this, and well, I just got a bit carried away. I don't think it matters which one I go with. So I'm going to go in the corner here. I'm going to come in a little bit just because I don't think the book page was straight, so then I'm just going to cut around the whole thing. Look what I got! I got one of these brayer things, which has been helpful for getting this well stuck down. And I'm probably going to stitch around all of the cards, I imagine. Right, so whilst that dries, bring the book in and let's get this squirrel stuck down. So most of the envelopes I used were white envelopes, and I've just done a lot of inking on them. I didn't tea stain anything. It would be easiest if you did that, but I didn't want to do tea staining. So I just inked very heavily, and it worked a treat. This one is brown, so I didn't need to do that quite as much. Now, I am wondering if we need to give him a little acorn as well. So let's see. I want these 3 acorns in the window. So I'm just going to see what it would look like if I gave him an acorn, because he is nibbling on something, isn't he? Let's just see. Can we give this to you somehow? Don't know. Suppose not. I suppose he's already got one in his hand, is he? Oh. I think he's already got one. So I'm just going to stick him down. I just suddenly thought he's already nibbling on something. And then he's got the other acorns behind him. And yeah. Really fun. Took me a while to get going with this project. As I say, I was sitting on it for a year, and I'm glad that I did, because I've learned a lot since then. I don't think my collaging would have been as good if I had done this project, you know, finished it off a year ago. So sometimes you do need to sit on things until you feel inspired and whatnot. Sometimes. Other times it doesn't do you any good, but you know. Right. That's art glitter glue, so I'm hoping it will stick to the window. It doesn't matter if it doesn't. Ooh, don't want glue spewing out on it though. There we go. And then I thought we could have, I don't know, well, it takes up the space better. I prefer this colour, but I think that takes up the space better, and we've got a little bit of the same sort of colours that reflect in this this page as well, so maybe we can do that. we go. All right. Okay, let me just pop that over there. And grab my, got a very blunt pair of scissors which I use for cutting out around glued things, so I don't ruin my nice scissors. So let's get this cut out. I turn them over because I love the surprise of, well obviously I have to do it here, but whenever I cut my masterboards, however I'm doing it, I always turn them over because the surprise of what you get is so fun. I don't know what pattern I'm going to come out with. Either way, it's going to look cool, but I don't know what I'm going to get, do I? I'm in a bit of a funny mood today. I don't know what's wrong with me. I'm just finding everything I'm saying, I'm just finding it funny. And I'm not saying anything funny, I know that. I'm just finding words funny today. And I don't know what that's about. I'm just in a giggly mood. But you know, what's wrong with a giggly mood? Nothing, I tell you, nothing. We don't laugh enough is what I think. Right, do you think I can just round this nice with this? No, I cannot. Have to use the scissors. It's because I rounded the corners on the cereal box in advance, you know, so never mind. All right, what did we get? Hey, love it. I'll definitely do neutral, lots of neutral masterboards again. These have been an absolute joy to use, but of course, yeah, typically with this earthy tones and woodland tones, lots of browns, definitely work well with the times of years. I mean, in fairness, the tree outside my window, I call it the season tree because it has the most perfect colours for every season of the year. And right now it's turned a really nice deep orange with red berries and a hint of green where some of the leaves haven't turned yet. Absolutely stunning. I love seeing it. Best time of year. I think that's why I'm giggly. Is because this is, without a doubt, it's my most favourite time of year. Even as I'm sitting here and it's chucking it down with rain, makes me so happy. I don't know. I'm not a summer person at all. Okay, right. So, how are we going to get these acorns where I want them? That is the big question I'm asking. So, I just want to... Oh no, it goes that way. Does that matter? Oh, that doesn't matter, does it? All the text is going the wrong way. I didn't even think about that. I've got some text going the right way though, so you could argue it's just collaged like that. Oh no, I didn't even think of that. I'm too busy faffing around with thinking about the trees. Hang on, let me just do this. These are the acorns I want in the window, like that. Not sure what to do. It definitely wants more in the foreground, I mean, on the actual tag itself. So, you know, we could add some washi. We could add a label at the bottom. I didn't even think about that. Yeah, I don't know why I did that. I think I just, yeah. What an empty. Never mind. I think it looks better this way. because this is my last masterboard as well, so I have to make do. But it really doesn't matter. I just feel like I think it's going to look great in the window, so let's just get that bit done first. So if I hold it, how far down does it go? Let's just see. Sorry, that completely threw me for a minute, but it's okay. So if you were to push it the whole way down, perfect. The good thing is with the collaged background, we can actually make sense of where this is going to go. So this middle acorn, the bottom of it, wants going just below this A, just below that A. Okay. So if we were to have it, what did I say? Just below the A. Sorry, bear with me. I'm just being silly. Yes, just below the A. Okay, right, let's go for it. It doesn't have to be perfect, it really doesn't. The whole thing is made out of junk mail envelopes, actual junk mail envelopes. So yeah. Silly monkey. Right, let's pop this in, see how we feel. Well, I've done it a little bit low, haven't I? Hang on, let's move it up. We can get this off. Oh. No, you can take the background off. It'll just do. It'll do fine. Never mind. Right, that was the postman. Okay, so I just found this word here, the rich colours of fall. I thought that would go quite nice. Because obviously I just want the acorns in the window, but when you pull the tag out, it wants more, doesn't it? So if we pop that on there, I was wondering, I might pop it onto some brown paper. So let me glue that down first. There we go. Just to give it a little bit of a border, you know. Oops. There we go. Why I'm doing this on top of the book, I don't know. All right, let's rip this. There we go. Sorry if I'm off screen. I don't have the biggest desk, you see. Okay, so I've got that all ripped down. Let's just ink it. Just absolute torrential downpour. The postman must have gotten soaked. Poor people. I mean, I'm sure they enjoy their jobs and everything, but wouldn't want to be doing it in the rain. Okay. Good. So yeah, it doesn't matter that the background was the wrong way. What a numpty. It really doesn't matter. Because once you put all these focal points, the text of the background, it falls into the background anyway. But yeah, if I think that was me rushing, making, you know, silly. So I'm going to stitch around the whole thing. Do we want to have a label on it? We could, but it's not necessary. it's just I've got some hinky collaging there, which I normally like to cover up the edges if I can. Just rooting through just to see. No. I haven't got anything little, so I might add a label there at another point. I've got this. Because I think I want something small. And actually, I think that's the only small label I've got. Yeah, I think I'll do that. That just finishes off that corner nicely. I do have to bear in mind you might see that in the window, but that's okay. There we are. And that is that. Let's see what we think. Yeah, I like that. So you can sort of position it so that you've got the acorns. Oh, what fun. What fun. So we did those pages first. I've already got something on this tag. So yeah, I think that was all I wanted to show you. I'm not doing a flip through. I promise I'm not. It was just to give you an idea of how I was going through and making decisions about what I was having and whatnot and stuff like that. Yeah, I like that. So yeah, that is today's video. As I say, I've got a couple more pages left to do. I'm not going to do them on video just because I'm not, I will just show you because I like to show. I want to have this there, I think, but I'm just not sure how to go about it and whether it's the right thing. So we've got sort of deers and something in the window, but it's going to be much the same as what you've just seen. We've got a focal point, we've got something in the window, and that's that. So I hope you've enjoyed watching those couple of pages you have seen. As I say, I will finish this off and come back and do a flip through in a couple of days. So yeah, thanks for keeping me company, and we had the candle on, didn't we? I don't know if you saw any of that, but I do like this type of crafting with you. I wanted to get this finished this month, so yeah, we're on track. So thanks for keeping me company, and I'll speak to you soon. Bye bye for now.